When you fall, get right back up. Because what you're essentially doing, if you don't get right back up, you're digging a ditch, right? If you stay down there and you don't get back up, you just digging a ditch, and it's going to be very hard for you to get out that ditch, right? Trust me, I've been there. I've witnessed it, right? I know what it's like to fall, right? And I'm here to tell you to, be aware of your emotions and your desires when you do fall. Like, falling it's gonna happen. We're gonna have good days and we're gonna have low days, right? We're gonna have gloomy days, right? We're gonna have days when we don't feel like moving forward, right? But we still gotta push forward anyway, despite our emotions and what our feelings and our desires are telling us, right? Your desires, your emotions, all of that stuff is weak, right? Depending on what it's about, it's actually weakness, right? But if we can stand on our word, that's the strength. That's the transformation. That's the loyalty that you have within yourself, that you made with yourself and God, right? And, we will fall from time to time, but as long as we have a GPS on where to guide us after we fall, as long as we have that GPS in place that's going to guide us when we do fall, right? We got to have that GPS. Like, you got to stay true to what you said on paper despite the fall. I got to stay true to what I said on paper despite if I fall. I got to stay true to the commitment, the covenant I made with God despite if I fall or not. I got to keep that covenant. I got to respect God. I got to stay true to my word. Because if I don't stay true to my word, guess who gets hurt? I do. God doesn't get hurt. I get hurt. I got to suffer the consequences and whatever comes with that. Right? Same thing with you. If you fall, you got to suffer the consequences and the commitment you made with God. You got to answer that problem, right? You got to answer to him, right? So that's why it's always good to have that steady GPS in place, even if you do fall, right? It's always good to have systems. It's always good to have systems, because when we have systems, we prevent ourselves from getting hurt even more. When we have systems, we prevent ourselves from getting hurt even more. But when we don't have the system,